Now then, instructions. Right, so there's probably a few of you scratching your head by now thinking, you know, why's he missed all this bit out first for the underside? And why's he not done that? And why's he not done this? Right. On the reconnaissance, on the way round, I spotted these holes needed to be opened up, and I spotted these holes here and these two great big vents here. Now if I do what the instructions tell me to do, stick all that together like so, I start gluing all that together straight away like the instructions want me to. I've already got the plan in place. So that's at 3 times really fast. Which way around are we going on that? I've already got the plan in place that I'm going to leave these off. Get in. Bottom burp, get in. There we go. I've already got the plan in place that I'm adding those on separately so we can get all the camouflage pattern done and stuff like that without having to mask off in these little crooks and nannies. How do I glue those back on? Like so. It's pretty easy underneath here because we've already got those exposed, but I've got to try and glue these in afterwards as well. Yeah, that's why I left it off. That's why I do it separately. I learned that trick a long time ago. If I do that, is that the right way around? Yes it was. I didn't look right then. Yeah, if I do that, and I've got wheels in place, so I've got two. I'm going to have two wheels in this kind of area here. I can't glue these in place afterwards if the wheels are glued in. So I always build the upper half separately from the lower half so I can do things like that. Just daft little tricks like that. Just take the headaches out of, oh, how do I do that now? There we go. Glue in that bit, give it a squish, job done. Get it nicely lined up. Now I'm still debating whether or not to fill that section in there because I lost that one, or do I make my own out of one of these things? I think I might do that, you know. Make my own. Yeah, why not? Let's make our own. I'll do that in a bit though. I'll do that in a bit. Right, so that's that bit there. Goes in here. And the instructions shout at you to see if you want to leave that open or closed. The driver's hatch. See, there's always a madness in my method. Do daft little things, make life easier for yourself. Now, do I glue that in, or do I close it? Ooh, that's handy. If you want your hatch open, add that. Read the instructions properly to me. If you don't want your hatch open, like I don't add that. Yeah, read the instructions properly. That would help. That would be super. So again, I've got the problem of how do I glue that hatch in place? You know, without leaving big sticky glue marks all around here. Simple. Flip it over. Do it from the inside. No glue marks on the top. Lovely. Right, that's that. And I'll also be able to add... Hello, where are you moving? Also able to add the driver's window from underneath as well. Glue that in place through that little hole there. There we go, I got you. Right, so also be careful when you're trimming these away from the frame. There's a huge gate mark underneath. Just take your time with it. Take your time because it will bend like mine did. Double it there, double it there. Oh, got a handshake. Magic. So drop that in. Oh, it looks like a pair of googly eyes. Fantastic. Oops. Big squish, never mind. It's fine. It'll dry. It's okay. I'm assuming these are indicators. Everything gets to line up, go. Get in there, you big fury elf. There we go. Oh. This is where the extra thing comes in really, really handy, because that is bouncing about all over the place. He's tiny. Look at him, he's tiny. Tiniest bit of glue. Oh, I've got a handshake. Hello. The coffee's kicked in. Oh, focus. I couldn't find where you were then. Do be careful with that piece as well, because that'll want to fly over your lino, carpet or whatever. I'm definitely get a lino in here. Some kind of wooden flooring. Oh look, croaky. Some kind of wooden flooring. My carpet monster is definitely a hungry little thing. Spent too much glue. Get him. It's as you're gluing things in place that you start noticing details. Right now, a little crevice. You can actually see a bendy wire that goes to the indicator. That's fantastic. I like that. I do like that. It's daft little details. Excuse me. Daft little details like that make the build. Oh, hello. Do apologise. Excuse me. Right. So. That. Is that the cranking handle that starts the engine? Don't look at me like that. I'm just being daft. Don't worry. Wasn't a serious question. Honest. Right. You're being a fiddly little thing, aren't you? Instead of. A bit too much glue. Oh, seriously though, what is that? Is this some kind of loading hatch? Size are about the right size for a round. Oops. That little circle there. Answers on a postcard. Right. So I'm just going to grab some white glue for this bit now, just to give me that bit of wiggle time. So it's extra goopy stuff. Generous dollop right in the middle. Yeah, that'll wiggle. Just to help it all grip. And then when that's set, we'll get some extra thin on there, and then we get this piece here. Slipped in there like so. I'll switch back to the extra thin now. Catch that from the rear side first. Just in there like so. Give that a squish. Hopefully a bit of capillary reaction. So tucking that round the side. Tucking it did. A little bit there. A little bit there. Some there. Give it a squish. Just a little grip, and I'll come back for this side. Give it a squish. Just close that seam up a little bit. Like so. A little bit in there. Lovely. Right, I can't remember which way around that one. Oh, boink. So I'll hold that piece there, that piece there. That piece will go that way round. Like so. A bit of a fight. Lovely. And come from that back edge. The extra then. Oh, that was a huge dollop. Distinguish it and that lines up at the front. Lovely. Right, leave that to one side. I'm going to switch back to the white glue again. Fold this piece. Now then, quick question. How many of you, when you're doing these builds, talk to yourself like I'm doing right now? Yeah, I bet a few of you do. Hatch to the top. Hatch? It's a latch. That's not a hatch, that's a latch. Yeah, I know. The silly thing is, well, I don't think it's silly a thing. Might be a good thing. As I'm working on things like this, I'm actually asking myself a question in my head, as if one of you guys might be asking it as I'm working. As you guys might actually be here with me. It's quite a bizarre feeling sometimes. You're sat in here with me. Yeah, I know. I need more sleep. Alright. So that's that, that's that, that's that. And that's that. That should do. Lovely. Right. I can leave to one side to dry. Right. Let's give this a trim. Let's give this a trim. Now, I'm not going to cut all the way through that side. I'm just going to score along here. So you can just give it a little bit of a twist or something like that, just so it doesn't quite line up. I'm using one of these Tamiya blades. Nice and slow. Barely any pressure, let the blade do the work. I'll zoom in a bit. Just kill things off to the side. It's alright, it's fine. It's fine. Just get a bit of elbow room. Put that lid on. Put that lid on. And over a fat Paul's leaning forward in his chair, waiting for me to cock something up. Right, let's get rid of that grid. Because my camera loves focusing on that grid rather than what I'm actually doing. You'll do. I'm here, dear. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Hello. Hello. We're a bit too close, I think. Let's try that. There we go. Right then. So nice and slowly. Let the blade do the work. Like I said, I'm not going all the way through, it's just enough to cut through this front face. Just give it a realistic twist. Here we go. So now I'm lining it up and we glue it together. Give it a little bit of a tweak like that. As I say, if you had to see stuff like this fit properly on any kind of vehicle or toolbox or anything like that. A little bit more pressure. Nothing major. There you can see now, it's just twisting a little bit out of shape. So it's not quite lining up when it sits. Just lifts the realism that little bit. Don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. Yes I do, it's a dead one of those. Stop it. That gag's terrible. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, hello. I'll try and swallow some talking, that'd help. Let's get rid of that, there's a little bit of flashing. There's not a great deal of flash that needs to take care of on this kit. It's just like the odd bit here and there, it's not like an Airfix kit or some of the older Tamiya kits. Those from the late 70s. They're still knocking about. Especially the figures. Oh my god, the figures. Tamiya's figures from the 70s. Great detail, but there's that big seam right down the middle. On the leg. You have to run your blade across every now and then. Hugely annoying. So as this thing lines up, we have to go off the corner here. I do know that there's a huge gap underneath. Now what I'm going to hopefully do is glue one in place like so. Let that dry completely. And I can give the other corner a twist. So just actually on that side like so. So I'll let that one dry. I'll come back in a minute and we'll give that a twist and see what we can do. I just noticed an up that I didn't take care of on this one. Right there. So we'll let all this glue dry and then I'll take care of that up afterwards. I'm just giving it another twist just off camera whilst the side was drying. So let that dry completely. We'll give it another couple of twists. Hopefully you can see there, there's just enough of a lift now in the centrepiece. Compare it with the other one. Compare. That's all that's straight and boring. So we've just got that little bit of realism now, where it doesn't quite line up. Nice and easy trick. Alright, so whilst that part's drying, we'll bring in these little plates here. Like so these just fit nicely like that. Yeah, nicely like that. It's like watching a 3-year-old do a jigsaw that then, wasn't it? Stop it. Right, so for that part we'll use the big goopy white glue. I think. Big goopy white glue, get all the excess off on the lid of the jar. In the centre, like so. I'll take that part there. And then we'll do the same here. We'll plonk it a good space away from where it needs to be. And hopefully that's not stuck yet. There we go, just give that a wiggle. Reactivate that glue a little bit, like so. So that's gripping already, lovely. And we'll just turn it face on, like so. Close that up. We'll just take some of the extra thin and run that on the front, just to seal that front edge in. He says, I can't quite get my hand in. Magic. Just to seal that front edge. Let the computer reaction do the work. It'll zip off. Let's give that a little squash. Chopped them. Lovely. Lovely. Right, that way. We'll add these things here. These little pipey things. So that way around. Yeah, that way around. Lovely. Just that bit of nubbish to take care of there. It sounds like somebody's pocket dialing me, Dad. Lovely, right, that's that. So I'm going to drop some extra thin into that crevice there, into that crevice there. Oops. So you do his thing and grip, he says. Put it the right way around, that'd help. There you go. Silly me. I'll just run a bead down there like so. And then another bead down there like so. Lovely. Ooh, more nubbage. Let's see what happens. You think you're taking care of it and you look at it and you go, ah, no I didn't. Ooh, don't let me forget that storage box. Storage box. Storage. That's one of them. Now then, on this piece here, don't know if you can make it out, there's that little chamfer that goes up, and that part needs to go to this side. Like that. So we got that nice little mitre join. Liking that. Tiny bit of extra thin on there, like so. I'll whack that on. Lovely. And oh look, more knobbage. We're in April already. April, what's that about? It was March yesterday. Oh, I saw a belting April Fool this morning on Twitter. Belting April Fool. If I can remember, I'll stick a photo here. Oh my god. There's quite a few guys took it seriously as well. Brilliant. There's a lad on there called Mark. I'll not give you his Twitter thing because he asked me not to. Oh my god, that lad is hilarious. Some of the things he comes out with. That's that part there. Just gonna add some extra thin. Just in there, just give it a bit of extra grip, and then a little bit around that tiny little leg there. And he loves posting that photo, or his best wind-ups. He'll post a real photo, but then call a Spitfire a P51, and then he sits back and watches for all the people say that says so and so, whichever way around I said it was. Yeah, post a photo of a Spitfire, call it P51. That's a Spitfire. That's Mark this, that, the other. And then I put one of those little emoticon things of a fisherman. Yeah, I got something like 300 hits just off that one picture. It was hilarious. Right, that's that. That's that. We'll just test fit these because these are dried now. I can't remember which way around that goes. That way? That way? I can't remember now. Was it that way? Was it that way? I don't know. I don't know. That way. That's why you're lining up. Anyway, yes you do. Burke. There we go. So, on this piece here, we've got this little triangle piece. That's going to be very awkward to try and paint underneath that, because of the way it is. You're just going to get a big shadow effect. You might not even be able to paint under that. So we'll leave that off. We'll have that on last. Yeah. That's that one. That goes on there, like so. Right. So if we pop this one here now, he says. There we go. Hopefully you can see now the lids don't quite line up. It just lifts that realism, just that tiny little bit, so just give that another little tweak. Like so, and give that corner a little twist. So it's just a little bit bent out of shape, and if you look underneath, it doesn't quite line up. Like that. It's the same there. Underneath here you're going to get a little shadow line where you can't quite get to. So if we leave that off for the time being, we can sort all that out and do some proper masking. Lovely. All that can go off into my little bit box. That can go off to the side there. I'm going to run away. I'm going to have a quick toilet break. I know, too much information. And we'll come back and we'll look at these little photoetch plates. Ha! iPhone! Alright, well, yeah, I'll not do that one again, shall I? Right, so, we need some photo etch. So I'm just going to take my blade and very carefully, he says, hello, there you go. A little bit of pressure on the bit. Like so. Off it pops. I've just realised I can't remember where I put my pliers. I think that's them there. Yeah, you'll do till I find some. Right. Shift the whole out of the way a minute. So that's part 2. We need part 3. So this bit here, and this bit here, and this bit here, this bit here. Dump and dump, like so. And I wouldn't recommend doing that normally. Yeah, it's me. I know, I don't do things by the book. Right then. So it's got it very gently copy etch like so. And in fact, hello. Copy etch like so. That's better. And shift those out of the way a sec. Those little dabby things right there. Just going to very gently file them back with my file. I could be wrong, because I've had these things for donkey's years as well. I could have got these from eModels too. A long time ago before I started filming for them. Back in the day. If I did get them from there, it was off the old website that they had. And then one day I got an email. Oh, if you're already a member, just pop along, change your password, and you can carry on using the new website as per normal. Hello, what's this about? Went on, shiny new website. That's what, that's about 4 years ago. Something like that. Could even be longer now. I do know that new website. Well, I say new, it was new at the time. It's a lot easier to follow than the old website was. All of a sudden I could find stuff. It's great. Brilliant. Right, you don't want to watch me doing this for the next 10 minutes, so when we come back, these will be done. Right, let's see how much I can cop this up now. A quick swig of cold coffee. And shift them off to this side, out my elbow way. So I'm going to take that red super glue that we had when we did the turret. I'm just going to put a spot just there. Like so, that should do us. A bit of clear cellophane from the box that this stuff came in. And then I'm going to put, with the help of my cocktail stick, some glue across that back edge there. Am I going to shut? No. Across that back edge there. Down the side here. says. Down that edge there. I'll try to get the head around the camera again. And a couple of spots on there like so. And then, with the tweezers, got enough of that up, just those two edges there. And drop down like so, shift into position, a little bit of pressure. Do bear in mind, super glue is designed to bond with human skin first. That's its whole purpose in life, is to fix you. The fact that it sticks bits of metal to plastic is an added side effect, but it's designed for you first. Please, please, please be careful when using super glue. I've not quite got that in the right place, never mind. Let's remember that in the next one. Please do have some kind of debonding agent nearby if you are using your bare fingertips, because this will stick to you first before it sticks to anything else. And I'm purposefully missing this middle piece out, which is this piece here, just so I can grab it with the tweezers later. And there is some detail in the photoetch as well. There's little bolt head things, little dimples, so just take a moment to familiarise yourself with which way around it goes before you commit to gluing. I'm going to drop it a little bit lower down this time to avoid that little bump, like so. There we go, that's better. Just going to hold that in place like so. Then holding that in place like so, I'm going to give it a quick squirt. He says, hello. There we go. Yep, absolutely flooded the area, but that's now gripped. Happy with that. I'm just going to lift that part up. It does flash off, so don't worry if it does flood, don't panic, don't scrub at it. Just in case it is reacting with the plastic, just let it flash off. That puddle's gone, it's evaporated already. Just don't panic. There's my blade, you'll do. See if we can lift that. Lovely. And this is that shear factor we were talking about in the turret baskets episode, where you can just peel it away, and if that was my fingers I'd still be stuck, because it's designed to react with the proteins in your fingers, or in your skin. It kind of like destabilises them and then brings them back together again, or something like that. The consultant in A&E at work was telling me how it works, and yeah, it baffled me. I just know it does. That's why he's a consultant. I'm an admin clerk these days. There we go, that's better. Alright, so that lines up there, like so. Lovely. Just get it tacked on the corners. Lovely, and then hopefully that's going to stay down there like that. Just give that a squish. Lovely, I got it. Super. Again, it's flooded the area, let it evaporate. It's fine. If you need to. Just give it a quick blow. Stop giggling. Alright, so let's let that evaporate a little bit more. I'll show you that detail. Just make out a little glint there. There's little dimples for bolt heads and things like that. Should make out again. Ooh! Now, it's Sunday, which means it's roast day. And I've just got a whiff of something cooking downstairs. Oh, that smells lovely. Oh, it does smell lovely. My belly's going growl. And then these, there's a couple of raised bolt head type things just there. Like so. Yep. See, that was my glove that was sticking to them. If that was skin, I would now be going ha, lifting the whole thing up. So we used to stick around, you'd be doing your thing and somebody would cut the hand open or whack the head. Yeah, next thing you know there's an eyebrow wide open and they come belting over, Gladys, 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 can you fix him? Yeah, hang on, just let me get my super glue. Where's my super glue gone? And somebody standing there and go, oh, I bought this one, whilst they're fixing their SA80. Yeah. There'll be a mad dash down off to the local hardware store. No more days. And the funny thing is, even though take that out your mouth, Tony, everybody used to nick my super glue, it was always me that had to buy it back. They never once put the hand in the pocket to, you know, buy it back for me, because they were using it for me on their SA80 instead of... Oh no, stop it, it's 20 years ago. I'm not going to see that fiver back. So I used to buy it all in bulk as well. I used to buy a load and then they'd all go missing again because somebody else was fixing a rifle. You them in the days. Yeah. All these little arrows are very misleading. I followed one a minute ago that ended up down here somewhere. I was like, what's going on there then? Very misleading. So that's number one. Yeah. Why, Gladys? It was decided, instead of identifying each other on the radios, we'd have these little nicknames and call signs and things like that. My unit decided that we're going to have TV doctors and nurses. Our sister unit, based over in Merseyside, decided they were going to have animals. Mouse bear, tiger, I need some super glue. Yeah, no worries. Gladys, which was me. Yeah. I couldn't miss something great like Kildare. Nope, Gladys. Thanks, Obama. Get off. There's a part of me seeing all these folds, just wanting to start bending things now. Cocking tail stick is there. All dried up yet? Yeah, almost. Get a splash more glue there. Like so. Just some better tweezers than that. The tweezers are rubbish. That should be better. Ooh! I'm pretty sure I got these from eModels as well, a long time ago. I'm sure I did. I'm just going to have done something daft. I've not offered this up. Yeah, I'm daft like that. There's only one place that can go apparently. We've got a good run then. I know, it's very boring this part. Incredibly boring. So I'm planning the painting stage now in my head. I'm still a little bit away from doing that yet. He's going to go quiet again for a second or two whilst he drops that into place. There you go, that was a good guess. Right, quick bump. Hit the area properly, Tony. My God. It does evaporate quite quickly that as well, so don't worry too much. What was I saying? Yeah, planning the painting at the moment in my head. I do know this section back here should be green still. So I'm thinking I want to prime it. There's my knife. I want to prime it. Doing all the green areas. From what I can tell from the handful of photographs I've seen so far, the wheel wells and things like that, so underneath here, and on the wheel wells itself of the lower hull, plus the wheels, from what I can tell, they'll be green as well. So I'm in two minds at the moment, whether or not to just paint everything that white colour we're supposed to be using straight off and then do the green, mask it all off, do the green. We'll do the green first because that's how it would have been painted originally. It would have come from the factory in the green. Should have painted the green first and then do the camouflage over the top. Ooh, decisions. I do know I've had a couple of warnings off some followers. Building Brigade tend to keep things very, very clean and tidy. Because even though it was mostly a show unit, it was a show of force more than anything in Berlin, they were actually trained to fight as well. But it was the presence side of things You know, it's more like it's a bit like being on guard outside Buckingham Palace. You know, everything's clean and shiny. Same kind of idea, but if push comes to shove, yeah, we're going to knock the snot out of you as well. One of my uncles was based in Germany when I was a kid. I've had a quick chat with him. He never actually got to Berlin, he was stationed elsewhere. He said one of the things he remembers most is everything was prim and proper. Not prim and proper, all clean and shiny. A lot more so than it would be back at barracks. Ooh, that was a nice fit. I don't think I need kicker on that, that went down lovely and smooth. Beautiful, that's gone. Lovely, right. Yay! I'm stuck. Fantastic. And so he's told me to go easy with the weathering this time. Which I will do, Oops, yeah, that's done. New glove. Get off my hand. There, go. It might get a bit shouty in the background in a second or two because football's on telly. Yeah. At the moment, City are beating Arsenal 1-0. So my dad's happy. Right, just off camera, I've taken care of the photoetch on this part here. Fiddly as hell. It might be worth if you get well, air in my mouth. If you go on to build this kit yourself, this little front plate here, it might be worth adding the photoetch to that first before you glue the whole thing together, because I've actually just broken, well, not broken, I've split the glue on that side. Trying to get this tiny little thing in place now. It's a bit dangly at the moment, don't worry about that, it's just glue settling, don't worry. So what I'm going to do here, he says, try to pick this up, don't drop it on the floor because it's tiny. We've got that little fold line, hopefully you can make that out. There's a little fold line just there, just above where the tweezers are. Yep, my dad's shouting at the referee on the telly again, the referee can't hear you, Dad. So I'm just going to fold that up by hand around the tweezers, not a huge problem. And then, you won't be able to see it on camera, but if you look at it profile on, well, you might do. This little curvy piece here is a lot thinner than the rest of the photoetch. Just about make out that lip there on this top edge. What we're going to do now is taking our old sandy sponge, the old polishing one, just going to lay it down like so. Literally just going to rub with a 1mm drill bit that we used for cutting a hole, not cutting a hole, drilling the holes earlier on the upper hole. Just gently going to rub just to form the curve to start with. And once it starts forming, what I need to do is, before I forget again, is I need to bend that piece out. You'll see why in a minute. Let's go back to forming this again. So literally just gently rubbing in that corner there. Once we get the curve going, what we can do then is take the drill bit and actually form round the drill bit like so. So it's all by hand so far. And take the tweezers right at the last minute. It's tiny and delicate. Try and get it there. I think I've done this the right way. If not, there'll be a minute's silence. far enough. That's fine. There you go, I got it. Give it a squish. Okay, right. Take this, have it that way around. So it's going to slip that through there, he says. Like so. Making sure that that tab is facing this way. And then what we need is double super glue. How can I start, Dave? Lovely. Right. Double super glue. Tiny little spot. Just in there. Like so. Bring it back into the right place. Give it a squeeze. It always works better off camera though. Right then, hit it with the kicker. Hopefully. Yay! That caught. Lovely. Right, so that's that bit done. That's that bit done. Come here, you. Oh, still not taking. Basically all I need these for now is so I can figure out where the front splash guard goes. Oh, excuse me. Will you cooperate? Drop that in there like so. Maybe drill bit before I lose that again. I'm not leaning further and further back here. I don't know. Drop that in there like place, like so. He says. Drop that in there like so. Lovely. Right. That's that, that's that. Now I need to fold this. So if I just drop you out of the way there. No, I've got my sanding sponge in super glue. Out of the way there. Zoom all the way back out. There we go. Right, where's my thing? My foldy tool, there's my foldy tool. And we don't need much of an angle on this by the look of it. Just enough to kick it out the way. So what I'm going to do is undo these. Yeah. You can do this with a ruler as well. Just get yourself on a nice flat surface, do it with a ruler. Slip a blade under. That's what I show you, doesn't it? Get a ruler, slip a blade under and start turning like that. If you haven't got one of these. Just don't panic. Boink, swap that round like so. I've got a feeling I'm about to be shouted any second now. Focus, there we go. Clamp that down. Just adjust it slightly. There we go. Can't pull that down. Wow. Why can't ladies talk? They have to shout everything. Get a nice long one, and then you literally just slide that under, like so. Turn it up. What you'll find is the little spatula thing dips into the little groove. A little tweak, like so. Done. Oh wow, shouting. Done. Lovely. Right. Pop those off to the side. I'm sure this chair's about to break, you know. And then, yeah, why not? Knock the bits off that you just spent half an hour placing it in place. Ooh, right, the glue's broke on that one, so I need to re-glue that one. Oh, you have as well, haven't you? You little darling. Don't swear, it's fine. Where's my glue gone? There's my glue. Oh wow. Don't swear. Don't swear. I've got my maths teacher. I think I mentioned him in one of the earlier clips. Maths teacher in my head saying persevere. Persevere. Yeah, my mum's taking her hearing aid out, I think. She's not talking, she's shouting. Public camera a sec. Missed. There we go, I got you. Right. Behave yourself. That's got a really familiar smell, that kicker, and I can't place it. Persevere. Oh wow, right. I'm going to walk away for 2 minutes so I can go and scream at something. So in the process of trying to get this in place, I've managed to break the angles again. So that's all off gluing off to the side. So I've ended up with an angle like that. I'm going to try and make up around it. It's probably wrong, but at this point I'm beyond caring, if we're honest. That was very, very testing. So I'm off to go and eat some sweeties and have some cookies or something, just get my blood sugar back up again, because I'm getting to a point where I'm like this now. If you get to that point, walk away. Walk away. Right, back soon.